Dear guests and participants, it's a great honor and pleasure for me to be part of the launch of the second Ocean Innovation Africa Summit. The Ocean Innovation Africa is the result of a common vision of the Ocean Innovation Hubs funders here in South Africa to create a favorable environment for the development of new economic activities in the ocean's economy, and by developing a privileged link with research through a sustainable approach. During this two-day summit, scientists, entrepreneurs, and civil society representatives will have a place to meet, although just virtually this year, discuss and create innovative ways to foster the economic growth related to oceans. This summit is more than ever a privileged means to strengthen this community that the Ocean Hub Africa wishes to create, dedicated to the future of the oceans and its necessary preservation. And without a doubt, strengthening the link between science and a strong entrepreneurial community here in Africa will contribute to the start of a new chapter in our understanding of the ocean's limitless potential, but also of the challenges associated with the use of this potential. The oceans are indeed a natural resource playing a key role in the economic growth. The ocean is already a significant generator of wealth. As the largest ecosystem on Earth, the ocean sustains millions of jobs and generates at least $2.5 trillion a year, equivalent to the GDP of the world's seventh largest economy, and with even more growth potential. In South Africa only, the ocean's economy has, for example, following the last estimation, the potential to contribute up to 177 billion rands to South Africa's GDP by 2033 and to create over 1 million jobs. However, the oceans are under severe pressure, as we know, and climate change is aggravating this situation. While tapping further into this economic potential, we need to improve our interaction with the oceans, more specifically, limiting the three main burdens that the oceans are facing: overexploitation, pollution, and climate change. Oceans regulate the Earth's climate. They generate half of the oxygen we breathe. They absorb more than 90% of the heat generated by human activities and around 30% of our CO2 emissions. We must seek and identify more global ways of overcoming what is known as the tragedy of the commons. This tragedy describes the collective phenomenon of overexploitation of this limited resource. It refers here, of course, to the importance of considering the SDG 14, conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. In this context, innovation is crucial to create new ways of operating in the ocean economy to address the challenge that we are facing at the right pace and scale. Collaboration between countries and between the different actors of the ecosystem will be essential to shape a new system. With the second largest maritime area in the world, France measures the fundamental ecological services provided by the oceans and the challenge of protecting marine species and ecosystems. Aware of its responsibility, France intends to be at the forefront of the ad hoc international bodies for the defense and protection of the ocean. Last December, President Emmanuel Macron invited his partners to seize the opportunity of the upcoming IUCN World Conservation Congress, to be held in 2021 in Marseille, to make the ocean a common good for humanity. The commitment of our European partners is strong, and the EU continues to urge for an ambitious implementation of the Paris Agreement on climate change and is taking action to address the link between climate change and the oceans through its international ocean governance strategy. French-South African cooperation on the oceans is historic and very dynamic in terms of research and training. We are proud to have built together a strong community of marine scientists, for example, through ICEMASA, an international laboratory for joint research in oceanography involving teams from both countries, while we are now strengthening our cooperation with the Nelson Mandela University and his Ocean Sciences campus. This is why we are also supporting the Ocean Hub Africa, a structure that bridges the gap between South Africa and France, notably to support the development of young, innovative companies. And this summit, the Ocean Innovation Africa, which is undoubtedly a reactor of ideas and solutions for the future of our oceans. I wish you all a very pleasant summit, which I hope will meet your and our expectations. Thank you.